against Gobert. So Lamar, the coaches, I think, obviously they treat this as a great challenge to their.
But that's tough to ask him to come in here and be the stopper. But he's going to come in and do his job when he gets the chance.
Bogdanovich with a running right-hander. He's having a terrific year. 17 and a half is right with Lillard. Denies him the handoff from Nance. On the second action, Powell will take it to the end line. The fadeaway jumper over Gobert is good.
Nice. And Bogdanovich has a one-on-one.
And an height advantage on Lillard as he turns in the paint and sends in a fall-away 14-footer. Bogdanovich at 6'7". Dame had 11 points on November the 29th against this club. Was 4 of 12 from the field. Remember, though, that's when the abdomen was really bothering him, and shortly before they shut him down.
You don't have Rocco out here shooting the half-court shot. Yep. Dennis Smith Jr. doing dunks on demand, 360 windmills in the layup line.
McLemore dunking.
All of that. So it's different. So this is the Blazers' second game, and it does cause you to kind of recreate that energy somehow.
Hassan Whiteside on the floor, less than 30 seconds, scores a bucket in the paint. Powell comes back and he strikes from long range. A 3 for Norman Powell. Here comes Dame up the floor. He sweeps past the screen, triggers on the move, and scores. Norman Powell. Dame up top, comes off the screen, avoids Forrest, and drills a 3.
Norm to make that 3.
Whiteside in deep. He turns into the hands of Little, who rips the ball. Whiteside comes up with it. Bogdanovich alertly then dives right for that action to receive the pass, score, and is fouled. Up the floor he comes, swings it outside to Simons. Out on top, Norman will catch, he'll shoot, score! Norman Powell with a 3 after the Blazers make it ugly.
Gobert out there, Ingles, Mike Conley.
Good bluff up top. Man, did he manipulate those two defenders to hit that 3. Off into the hands of the 6'8", Rudy Gay. Gay, a catch-and-shoot three-pointer.
He was a McDonald's All-American in high school, Reggie Perry.
Dame works, carves some space, out to Ellaby, catch-and-shoot from the corner. He'll raise. CJ put a little extra on that one.
Plus his teammates, and he'll get him to rock.
Perry defends the ball. Clarkson coughed it up. Perry advances to Dame. Give it back to the big man. He's going to run in there with the left hand. Scoop and score.
Okay, Reg.
Simons blows by Ingles. Kicks it in the corner. Raise it up for 3. In and out. A heartbreaker from Perry.
Oh, no.
Long lead pass. Clarkson breaks out, and he'll stuff. Simons, who attempted one shot in 6.5 minutes in the first quarter, will give off to Reggie Perry. He'll screen for Powell into the lane. Running right-hander up and in for Norman Powell.
Those are the shots. There has to be help. And it's easier said than done because everybody's guarding a shooter. So you don't want to leave that shooter too much. And here's Rudy Gay able to create space if you take away the 3.
Bonus situation here at the 10-minute mark of the second. Into the lane is Powell. Little hesitation inside out.
Yeah, so you saw the in and out?
Oh, boy.
Okay.
So to Gobert.
Larry was not just laying back in the zone. He was flying up at the point of screens. So they got to confuse a little bit. And C.J. Ellaby, Cougar Gold. There it goes again, Kevin. Now, this is his zone, but look how Larry's flying up. That time, one pass away. Clarkson.
Nance and Powell. Trent Forrest will handle into the lane. Got in deep. Nice handoff to Hassan Whiteside for the bucket. Dragged Simons in deep. 14 to shoot. Forrest, the crossover.
That's a good move.
Sure was. Lightning quick.
Anthony has that type of fluidity with the handle.
Rudy Gay into the lane. Broken up by Ellaby. Stays with it. Tried to rip it away. Gay, though, pries it free out of the clutter to lay it in.
He's also thinking about his teammate behind him. There's a guard against the bigger Hassan Whiteside, so while he's defending against the ball, he's thinking, let me help my teammate too. And Clarkson, he's going to go by you.
Jazz #1 offensive rating at 117. They're #1 in points per game. They're just under 116 a contest. Bogdanovich will lay it up and in. Little up top, steps back, 4-3, ripping off into the hands of O'Neal, but it's ripped away from behind by a hustling Tony Snell. Out they rotate, and there is Norman Powell for 3. This season, Norman Powell with 25. Skip pass. Gay centering to Conley. Jabs it, runs it in there. The lefty going left, scoops and scores. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Boy, here's the communication here.
There you go. He saw the clock. He saw the clock.
And scores!
He saw it.
He had me worried, Lamar.
I mean, the Blazers, after really giving some resistance down there and fighting, left the door open.
Nance slips by Gobert for the jam.
After he thought about the shot, so it just kind of caught him in the middle ground. There goes the NBA dunk leader coming into this game, getting one right there.
With a pick.
Gotta finish him. Gotta finish him.
Goes right at Conley, turns the corner and laid it in.
That's it. That's it. He got the smaller guy on him. He's like that little mouse.
He sure is.
Try to catch. Keeps coming back night after night.
Lillard steps back and throws the jumper from the elbow. 17 for Lillard. They don't know how to use a rope. Gobert misses the shot. Here comes 1-2. Little with a two-hand damage. Man, he covered a lot of ground with a big 1-2. Donovich and Conley defending the inbounds is here. Little stolen by Nance as he steps in front of Gobert. Advances to Lillard. In transition, the three is up and in. To shoot. Jabbed away from behind by Clarkson. Forrest on the advance. Clarkson juggled it. Forced to drive. Nice scoop pass off to Whiteside. Perry hands to Dame, turns the corner, spots Norman. Outside to Simons. Cash it in, a three for Anthony Simons. How about that ball movement? Rudy Gay and Murder off that bench. Gay with 14 tonight. Dame switches, drives between defenders. Nobody home. He'll lay it in. Lillard with 24 tonight. 86-77. Utah, 3:15 to go. Third quarter. Clarkson the other way. Switches left to right. High right banker up and in. Jazz's largest lead has been 16. That was back in the second. Nice pass. Simons wires one inside to Lillard. Crashing from the weak side to lay it home. Sixers came in 12th overall in the West, and there's not a whole lot that divides them from the 6th in the Western Conference. Coming in for a jam, Royce O'Neal. The feed from Conley. In advance to Ingles. Ellaby defending Rudy Gay, who's been on fire tonight. 6'8" veteran of 15 years in the league, turns and scores on the post-up. 500 players have been given an opportunity and are now playing in the NBA. Here's Powell from behind, rips it away from Ingles. He's going to get an easy one. Norman Powell with 27 tonight. Lillard off the screen, goes and Gobert circling to the baseline. Setting up for three is McGriff, but too strong. Picked up off the floor by Nance. Dame will come to it and scores a three out of the corner.
That's nice. Larry.
Last year, won in the series against that Grizzly team we mentioned just a moment ago. After losing the initial game, that was quite a wake-up call. And Joe Sprague on Twitter says they don't burn whale blubber for heat in the winter in Alaska. Damian Lillard dives in for a scoop.
Well, it'll be a similar situation where there isn't the big five, Nurk, Cody like that. As an offensive foul here, we'll give it back to the Blazers. Just try to be there for them. It's been a frustrating period for the letter O.
13 shooting from the field. That's a lot of firepower.
Oh, that's nice.
Simons draws two defenders in deep, and then Nance finishes them off.
Brandon.
So a break free to midcourt. Swings ahead to Nance. Off it comes to Powell. Out of the corner. He'll raise and score the three. He said that he subsisted on White Claw and Lay's potato chips and gained 5 pounds. He said the lesson was that Joe Ingles three off. Williams the rebound. Out ahead of McGriff. The 1-2 to the cup. Lays it up and in. Nice job. 12-3 out on the road. The Blazers go to 13-21 for the season and 11-9.